Aloha and welcome to the Embodied Healing Self podcast with your host, Jenmons. Each week, join me for soul-inspired, conscious conversations around embodied healing and awakening to your soul's purpose. Thank you for listening in. Aloha, my friends and family, and welcome back to this week's episode of the Embodied Healing Self, where every week we bring you conscious conversations, sometimes meditations and visualizations on how to lead a holistic, well life in health, wealth, and love, and access your soul's wisdom. Really just inviting you all to live in your truth starting now. That's what we do every week. So this week, I wanted to invite you all into a meditation and visualization for the holidays. The holidays bring up such an interesting time for all of us. We see messages of joy and peace, and yet sometimes we feel sad. And, maybe some of us are grieving. Maybe we have lost a loved one in the holidays. Remind us of somebody that we miss that we used to share special memories with. Maybe we have a goal to be healthier, and everywhere we go, there's cookies and candy and chocolate and all kinds of treats that we see over the holidays. And maybe you're struggling with, how do I really, become empowered in my health and my body when I'm in these situations? Maybe your goal is to reduce overwhelm, and yet in the holiday season, you've probably already been invited to multiple holiday parties. So wherever you are, it's okay. Know that you're not alone. We're all just navigating life, and for some of us, the holidays are joyful, and for others, they can feel overwhelming. And sometimes we can get triggered by events, and especially maybe with our family or with our friends, or maybe you're feeling lonely during the holidays. So this meditation is really an invitation to just encourage you to picture yourself, visualize yourself walking through the holiday season, whatever holiday it is that you celebrate this time of the year, and finding the joy and gratitude, and inviting you to, I'm going to teach you some practices of tapping into the body like I do with every meditation and visualization, so that if you find yourself at a Christmas party feeling overwhelmed, you can remember just this short method of connecting to your breath, connecting to your body, and begin grounding yourself. If you notice yourself feeling overwhelmed with the to-do list or buying gifts for people, whatever that is, it's just an invitation to slow down, take a deep breath, and connect with your body. Research shows that you can't think and feel at the same time. So if you are knowingly feeling a place in your body and connecting to your body and noticing sensations, then your mind goes blank. And so a lot of our stress is created in the mind. So just some gentle reminders that can be particularly important during the holiday season. So wherever you are, I invite you to close your eyes. If you're not driving, of course. I know that some of you listen to the podcast in the car, and probably best not to listen to meditations while you're driving, although, some of them are okay as long as you don't get too relaxed. I just invite you to close your eyes and just take a nice deep breath, and initiate the breath from the belly. And inhale for as long as you can, and allow that breath to come all the way up to your crown. And then exhale to release. 2 more breaths just like that. Taking a nice deep breath in, beginning the breath just below the belly button. And pause for a moment at the top. And then slowly open the mouth, exhale to release. See if you can exhale just a little longer. One more, really reaching down. Maybe even just imagine going to the soles of your feet and inviting the inhale from the soles of your feet all the way up your body. Follow that breath all the way up to the top of your crown, the top of your head. Bring your shoulders up to your ears, and then exhale, release those shoulders down. Kind of shake your shoulders out a little bit. Allow yourself to feel a little more loose. Maybe just sway your body from side to side. And allow yourself to become the observer. And so if you're feeling overwhelmed, or you've got Christmas parties coming up, or maybe your finances are weighing on you, because that happens for some people in the holiday season, just to invite you for this moment, because there's nothing to fix or change in this moment, but to be the observer, observing what it is that's really present with you right now. Like, what are the thoughts that are happening for you? They're different for each of us. Perhaps there's a family gathering that you're not looking forward to, or maybe you are looking forward to. Maybe there's some relationships in your life that are challenging right now. Maybe your kids are coming home for Christmas from college. Maybe you've got grandparents visiting, or your parents visiting. Maybe you feel a financial burden on the holiday season and gift giving. Maybe you've got travel coming up. Maybe you are hoping to step through the holiday season with healthy habits, but you're feeling pressured with the social drinking and the sugar and the treats, and it's causing you some stress or anxiety. Maybe you have a loved one that is feeling ill right now, and it's scary because it's the holiday season and you're supposed to be together, and maybe your loved one, I know this has happened through the pandemic, maybe you're not able to spend the time that you want to with your loved one. So just notice, maybe you haven't given yourself permission to actually address or be curious about what is the heavy energy that you're experiencing right now. And maybe you don't have any. Maybe you just absolutely love Christmas. You feel super lighthearted. It's just like the best day ever. Like one of my daughters just blasting Christmas music all day, wrapping gifts. Then I invite you to just notice that sensation. But just notice what is present for you this time of the year. And become curious about it. Become curious about where the sensation is in your body. If you're feeling anxiety, maybe it's in your gut. If you're feeling anger or resentment, it might be in your upper right abdomen, your liver, solar plexus. If you're feeling overwhelmed, you might have headaches or tight shoulders. And let's imagine for a moment that we can take whatever it is that's weighing on us right now, and we're just going to place it in a little tiny box, as if it is a gift that we're wrapping. And we're just going to give this gift away. We're just going to allow ourselves to not be available for all of the little things that might trigger this heavy sensation in your body. So just kind of notice, like, what are those things that might trigger you this holiday season? Is it the gift shopping? Is it the family get-together? Is it the credit card statement? What is the thing that every year when there's a holiday just feels a little heavy? And let's put that in a box, a tiny little box. And imagine energetically with your mind just wrapping that box and putting a nice beautiful ribbon or bow on it. And on our next exhale, we're just going to make a little wish for this experience, this emotion, this heaviness, and we're just going to blow it away with our exhale. So placing that box in your hand, both hands are in front of you, take a nice deep breath in. Your eyes can still be closed, and as you exhale, just imagine kind of pursing your lips together and just blowing out and on an exhale through your lips and just blowing that heavy energy away and just not being available for it, just letting Mother Nature take it, or God, or the universe, whatever feels good for you, just allowing it to not be yours for this moment, for this holiday season. So taking a nice deep breath in. Taking another deep breath in. Bringing your hands together in prayer and close to your heart, and exhale. And just relaxing your hands down by your side. Placing one hand on your heart. And just allowing yourself to feel a moment of gratitude now for the holiday season. Gratitude for the extra time off. Gratitude for the giving and receiving of time or gifts with loved ones. Whatever holiday it is that you celebrate, I personally celebrate Christmas. Just being grateful for that. Being grateful for your loved ones. For another year to celebrate. And in this moment, actually just reflecting back on 2021 and just being grateful for the experiences and the learnings. And exhale to release. And this feeling we're going to keep for ourselves. So the heavy feeling, the stresses of the holiday, we allowed to release. This feeling we keep for ourselves. So just placing that hand on the heart, allowing yourself to receive until you feel it, and noticing what it feels like in your body. And so from here, just pick one event that's coming up. It could be a shopping trip. It could be a holiday get-together. It could be a birthday or a holiday celebration. Just pick one event and imagine yourself preparing for this event. Mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. And watch yourself move through this event based on how you would like it to feel. So if you would like to feel accomplished in buying that perfect gift for somebody, imagine that feeling. If you would like to feel relaxed at your family get-together, imagine and witness yourself relaxed at that family get-together. If you would like to feel peace instead of overwhelm on Christmas morning or whatever holiday you celebrate, imagine that sensation. If you would like to feel neutral at a holiday party, Imagine yourself being in the presence of others and just enjoying the moment. Pick one event and imagine yourself experiencing the event the way that you want to. Notice the people. Maybe you hope a loved one or a friend will be with you at your holiday gathering. Notice the smells. And just focus on how it is that you want to feel and experience this year, the end of 2021, at this event. And only bring your awareness to that in this moment. Take that sensation in the palm of your hand and wrap it into a nice little gift with a bow and place it on your heart. And I'm going to invite you to send some love out to our community, to others, to your neighbors, to the checkout person at the grocery store, to the postal workers, sending a little bit of love just to everybody, especially those that might feel lonely, those that are struggling with health or finances or relationships or anything else. Those may be less fortunate than you, and allow yourself to send some love out into the world and just say a little prayer. Take a nice deep breath in, exhale to release. Give yourself gratitude and thanks for being present for this meditation to honor yourself, your experiences, and that of the beautiful world that we live in. I'm sending you all so much love for the upcoming couple of weeks during the holiday season. And I'll see you here again next week. Aloha. The content of this podcast is to educate, inspire, and inform you of pathways to an embodied healing self. It is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice from your medical doctor, therapist, registered dietitian, or nutritionist for any questions you may have regarding your diagnosis or condition. Hello, friends, and thank you so much for joining me today and being a part of this community. I know there are many other podcasts that you could be tuning into, and I am deeply honored that you chose to listen in and be present with me today. I love and cherish and appreciate you, and I want to invite you to join our tribe and Facebook group under jenmons.com/connect. I would also love to gift you your guide to discovering and overcoming the self-limiting beliefs standing in the way of you living in optimal health, more energy, fulfillment, and self-confidence to create an embodied, healthy, whole you. You can find this at jenmons.com/tribe. I also have one small request to help spread the love. In order for this podcast to show up in the feed of social media platforms of other like-minded people, we need reviews. So please head on over to jenmons.com/podcast to leave a review. You will also find other inspiring episodes on that page. So I personally read these reviews weekly and would love to give you a shout out and share your kind words with our listeners. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook as Jen Mons or the Holistic Coach with the W Holistic and Jen Mons, JenMons.com. Thank you so much and have an amazing day. Aloha.